Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shasko, and in today's video I want to show off this amazing new glass cannon build I came up with today, and it only became possible due to the curse magic artifact getting a slight buff. Fire arrow is fantastic now, and then also all the curse items from Sukuna now give the magic artifact buff that they are supposed to. So for this build, unfortunately, you will need the Vanity Game Pass, and you will also need the 3 Magics Game Pass. I will, at the end of the video, show a version of the setup not using these Game Passes. So the gear you're going to want to use on your Vanity slot is going to be the Limitless Hat, the Limitless Coat, and the Limitless Pants, and then you're also going to want to be using the Blue Demon Necklace. So the reason why you want all of these is because they give a limitless magic damage % buff, and then obviously the Blue Demon Necklace just gives an overall magic % damage buff. And then your actual stats gear slots, what you want is the Sukuna Limited Hat, because it gives a 50% magic curse damage buff as well as fantastic stats. You're going to want to use the Curse Hiyori for the magic buff and stats, same thing with the Curse Pants, and then you're also going to want to use the Curse Scarf. So with this setup, you're getting a ridiculous amount of magic damage buffs to both the Curse Magic Artifact and the Limitless Artifact, while still getting 5.2 thousand health. So it is a bit of a glass cannon build, but you just do a stupid amount of damage. So the best weapon for this build is always going to be the Crimson Rapier from the Halloween 2023 event. Reason why you want this is because its V-Spec will actually heal you back while still doing a ton of damage. So another option besides the Crimson Rapier is going to be the Sakura Blade V2. This is really up to users' preference. Sakura Blade V2 is going to be doing a lot more damage, but you're not going to be getting any health back. But truly, both of these options are fantastic. For your magic, you're going to need the Limitless Artifact from Gojo, the Curse Artifact from Sukuna, and the Z Magic Artifact from Broly in World 1. And your blessings always going to be 6 size no matter what build you use in this game. From Limitless, you're always going to be using Purple Hollow. From Curse, you're always going to use Fire Arrow, and then it really is up to you. As your third magic attack, you can either use blue. As you guys can see, this is very effective against bosses because they get sucked up. This allows you to charge Fire Arrow and just do a stupid amount of damage. And then for Curse, your last magic attack can either be Cleave. Again, this is just a great AoE attack, or Dismantle V1, because this is also a very good AoE attack. If you spam this on a boss that often reflects your magic attacks, this is going to make them reflect a Dismantle V1 while you're charging up your Fire Arrow and Purple Hollow, and this oftentimes allows them to actually hit and go off. So the reason why you need the Z magic is because of the Super Saiyan spec. The Super Saiyan spec just gives you a huge damage buff and is easily the best spec in the game. But if you don't have third magic, I would recommend just using Malevolent Shrine from Curse. With all that said, let's show off how crazy good this setup is. As you guys can see, this setup shreds every single boss in the game. It absolutely destroyed Mihawk and Zoro at the same time. And this setup is very effective against literally any boss. You'll have no problem shredding anything. Your only issue will probably be staying alive because, again, 5.2 thousand health isn't very much, but you're just getting so much offensive power with this setup that I think it is worth losing about 2,000, 2,500 health for all that extra offensive damage buffs. The only downside with this setup is how inaccessible it is. A lot of the best gear on this setup is all limited. You need game passes, and it is super risky to use because you have no health. So a good non-vanity game pass version of this setup would be to use the Sukuna Hat, the Curse Hiyori, and the Curse Pants, and the Curse Scarf, as long as you have the Curse Artifact. If you do not have the Curse Artifact, I would kind of recommend using the Rhodonite Plate and the Rhodonite Leg Plates with either the Limitless Hat or the Sukuna Hat, depending on what artifact you're using. If you have the Limitless Hat, use the Infinity Scarf. If you have the Curse Artifact, use the Curse Scarf. It's really up to you. If you have none of these limited items, I'd highly recommend just using the Rhodonite Helmet to get all of the health, and then the Infinity Scarf or the Curse Scarf, depending on what magic you are using. If you don't have any of the limited weapons that I showed off, I just recommend using Moon Katana. Moon Katana is still a fantastic weapon in this game. If you don't have Moon Katana, I would also recommend either using the Curse Hammer or Black Flash from Sukuna. These are two very powerful new weapons in the game, definitely good to use, and they're not limited, which is a plus side. So for your magic, if you don't have the 3 Magics Game Pass, I'd recommend using Purple Hollow from Limitless, and then I'd recommend using Fire Arrow and Cleave, and then Malevolent Shrine as your spec. Limitless and Curse are going to be your two best magics if you don't have a Game Pass. So this will be your best setup without Vanity, but it is definitely not quite as good as the Glass Cannon build I was showing off earlier. Anyways guys, thank you very much for watching my video going over this crazy Glass Cannon build. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions. I'll do my best to answer everything I can, and also let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me within Legends Rewritten. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!